The scenic countryside of Ireland provides a lush backdrop for golf champion Julius Boros as he tries out a new championship course, and then gets in on some of the local sporting action: road bowling, Gaelic football, a whaleboat race, and a drag hunt. All of it coming up next. When it comes to enjoying outdoor sports, no one engages in them with more variety, vigor, and hearty passion than the people of the Emerald Isle. That ruggedly beautiful spot known as Ireland. This is Ireland's County Kerry, on the Gulf Stream-warmed southwest coast. Some say this is the island's most scenic area, a statement which would surely start a vociferous argument in any of the other 32 counties of Ireland. The jagged coastline of County Kerry is where the romantic motion picture hit Ryan's Daughter was filmed. That attractive building overlooking the lake and the sea is the new Waterville Lake Hotel. This majestic setting is the focus of the golfing world when the nearby Waterville Golf Links plays host to the revived Irish International Open Championship. Julius Boros has come to Ireland to try out the new mammoth 7,116-yard course. His host is a close friend, Irish sportsman Kevin Mulcahy. They're teeing up for the 17th hole.
Kevin, this looks like quite a hole right here.
Well, I would say this is probably one of the most challenging par threes on the course. We have about 210 yards between us and the green. Prove a challenge for us.
What are you going to hit there, Kevin?
Well, I have a 3-iron here.
All right.
See how she goes.
Oh, it's a good-looking shot.
Thank you.
I'm not going to tee mine up here. We got a little wind blowing from right to left, and I'm going to try to keep a little lower than I normally would hit it. I'll take that one.
Beautiful shot.
Let's press on, son.
See how those putts go.
That's it. I like these high weeds. You get a ball in there, how do you get it out?
Well, if you're lucky you don't find it, you get to hit another one.
Kevin, we both got it up there pretty snug.
Well, I'm afraid you have a pretty good shot at it there.
One of my better shots of the day.
See what I can do with mine.
All right, want me to hold the pin for you?
Yes, thank you.
You want to take it out, or?
I think if it comes close, you can pull it for me.
I'll do that. Look out there. Just a little speedy there, Kevin.
A little too strong.
Good try.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me see if I can get this one in to make it even. Hey, how about that? I made it. Can't get the ball out of these deep cups.
On to 18.
Well, Kevin, we're even going to the last. Now we've got a long par 5 here.
Well, I believe this is one of the longest par 5s in Europe.
587.
Watch out for that lake on the left.
Lake on the left and the bay on the right.
Right.
Oh, I'll take that one, Kevin.
That is a good one.
Oh, fine shot. What's the prevailing wind here? Is it with or against?
The prevailing wind is with you, right at your back, so you do get extra carry on this hole.
Kevin, I don't think we can reach it from here, son.
No, I don't think so. Looks like we have about, at least I do, about 280 up to the green.
I think our, did Austin quit on us? We got to get another boy canyon here?
Yeah, a little better, I think. I'm going to try to keep it a little right, away from that water on the left.
All right. Okay. Kevin, to get a little more yardage, you've got to take a little bigger shoulder turn, and I don't like to hit it this hard too often.
Great shot.
That's about as good as I can do. There you go, Kevin. What do you got, about 90 yards up there?
About. That trap's cut pretty close to the pin, I believe. Try
Now
to get it
listen,
up.
we're all even, and I don't know if this is your stroke hole or not, but
Well, it just may be.
give it one of those accuracy swings with an accuracy club.
Okay.
Oh, good-looking shot.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, I've got it, maybe 40 yards from that pin. And I'm going to play a little pitch and run here. I'm going to try to land it short. I can't get any spin out of this clover. I'll just try to land it on the green and run it up there. About 20 feet or so. Oh, that one dug right in.
Kevin comes up short. If Julius can sink this birdie putt, he'll take the match.
Kevin, I think I'm going to slip out and do a little salmon fishing this afternoon.
Well, I think you may have some good fishing there. We've had some rain here. The stream is up. The fish should be biting.
It's only a short trip from the Waterville Golf Course to any one of a dozen rivers rich with tasty Irish salmon. But things don't always go according to plan. In Ireland, sporting action is everywhere, even in the middle of the road. The ancient Irish sport of road bowling predates the Christian era. Once outlawed by the British because of the danger to onlookers being struck by the heavy iron ball, road bowling still has an ardent following in Southern Ireland and is played in Germany and Holland also. A local official explains the rules to Julius.
This game is played on the public roads with a ball weighing 1 pound and 3/4, 28 ounces. We call it a bowl. The object of the game is to get from one point to another in the least number of throws, and the road is usually about 2 miles, and the average throwing for that is between 18 and 20 shots. The players usually make up a stake, and some of these stakes have been very, very big, up to 600 pounds a side. There are some terms that we use during the game. One man is in front of the other. He is said to be foreball, and his opponent is then hindball. And if a player throws his ball in over the fence, he is penalized a shot.
That was a good one. Caught the slant of the highway, rolled right around the corner.
We have built up an association over the years, and since 1954, and we now have, I think, 60 ball-playing clubs and many hundreds of players and thousands of supporters.
This game would take a long time on Sunday afternoon back in the States with all the traffic.
At the end of the line, the champ collects his winnings and everybody heads for some liquid refreshment at the local pub. Undeterred by the friendly offers to join them, Julius resumes his trip to the river and a hoped-for encounter with a finned friend. Accompanied by a fishing guide, or gilly as he's called in Ireland, Julius casts for salmon in the Waterville River.
When the water gets high, you use spinners. You don't...
We do, yes.
How's the fishing been this year? Have there been a lot of salmon around, or...?
Well, they got a lot of salmon in the lake, trolling, early in the years. But there was good trout fishing in the May and June.
And these fish come in here and just lay, I just saw another one rise right
They do,
there.
yes.
They come in here and just lay for months, eh?
They would. They'd lay there for about 4 or 5 months, maybe more, something, 6 months.
There we go. Here's one. There he is. There he comes. He looks like a pretty nice fish. There he is. There he's going downstream. Put the net to him, Jack. There you got him. Okay. Oh, he's a beauty. I think he's a little bigger than 8 pounds.
Oh, he's 10 pounds, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good-sized fish.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, we caught a nice fish. Do you think he just come up out of the bay here, or has he been sitting in the water for a while?
Oh, he settled in the water for a couple of months. So easy to hold him.
The Irish love of open skies and the out of doors is reflected in their avid devotion to sports of all kinds. Next to the purely Irish sport of hurling, Gaelic football commands as loyal a following in Ireland as American football does in the U.S. The Irish version is a cross between rugby and soccer. Just about anything goes in this hard-running, bone-shattering game. The ball can be carried, it can be kicked, or it can be punched. And the same usually happens to the players. Getting the ball over the bar and between the uprights is good for 1 point. Into the net is a goal and is worth 3. Unlike American football, which goes in for offensive and defensive teams, in Gaelic football, an athlete is expected to play the whole game. Substitutions are kept to a minimum. Endurance is the name of the game here. No doubt these youngsters playing Ireland's national game harbor the dream of someday representing their county in the All-Ireland finals held each year in Dublin's Croke Park. More than 70,000 screaming fans flock there for the Irish equivalent of the Super Bowl. There are signs that the popularity of this tough sport may be spreading beyond Ireland. Not long ago, Cambridge University recognized Gaelic football as an official university sport. On any given weekend in County Kerry, or throughout Ireland for that matter, the visitor may find himself witnessing any number of local contests, as Julius Boros discovered. The age-old question of who's the strongest is still settled in some quarters by the most basic of challenges, the tug-of-war.
Come on down! Hold it! Hold it! Heave! Heave! Heave it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! No! Heave! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! No! Heave it! Up! 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 Heave!
As in every other sporting endeavor, the Irish make even the tug-of-war seem like a life-or-death struggle. Win, lose, or draw, everybody gets a real workout in this battle of strength, including the cheering section. The days of wooden boats and iron men are still
stretch. That's the end of the race. That's all there is. What does everybody do now? Head for the pub?
Not yet. They've got to get their prize money yet.
Dotted around the Irish countryside are numerous historic castles, some nearly 1,000 years old, vestiges of the Anglo-Norman conquerors who ruled this land for many centuries. No longer bastions of oppressive authority, many of the castles today have been converted into luxury hotels. This is one of the finest of such places, Ashford Castle. Rebuilt around the remains of a 13th century edifice, within the massive walls there's every comfort even the most fastidious taste could desire. What a thrill it is for tourists to partake of the experience of living in medieval elegance.
I crown you Earl of Thomond.
And your gracious lady.
My lord, I am asking you and your gracious lady to take the place of honor at our banquet here this evening.
At the castle of Bunratty, near Shannon, Julius has been crowned king as he rules over an evening of dining, wining, and merrymaking in the old tradition. The authentic costumes, the haunting music, and the medieval menu, combined with the exalted setting, vividly create the illusion of being thrown back in time. Back to the era of knights in armor and fair damsels sequestered in turreted towers. Nowhere in the world is the tradition of the hunt held in higher regard than it is here. It's no surprise, then, that hunting dogs are considered one of an Irishman's most valuable possessions. For nearly 50 years, Irish dog fanciers in County Kerry have been enjoying a unique form of canine competition called the drag hunt. This is a bloodless chase where the dogs follow a scented trail over a 5-mile course. The first dog to jump over a stone fence at the end of the trail is declared the winner.
33 dogs face the starter, and each dog has to be marked. An unmarked dog doesn't qualify for the prize.
The trail is marked with anise, a pungent weed-like herb which has a smell similar to a deer. As an honored guest, Julius is asked to start the race.
When he comes as far as the pole, you raise the flag. When he comes in over the fence, drop the flag, and away go the dogs.
There you go. How long a course would you say that was?
To be about 5 miles.
5 miles.
5 miles, yeah.
You think this rain will slow them up any?
No, they'll go better than the rain. They'll be better scent. The dogs we use in this race are known as the Kerry Beagles. They're a very old breed. Originally, they came from Spain, and they're renowned for hare hunting, fox hunting, and especially for drag hunting. Training for drag hunting is rather laborious. You have to walk 10 miles a day with your dog, morning and evening, and he is fed with the best of steak. Very expensive at the moment.
Though once derided by Irish wit Oscar Wilde as the pursuit of the uneatable by the unspeakable, fox hunting is still widely practiced throughout Ireland. Today there are more than 30 foxhound packs, 2 staghound packs, and numerous groups of harriers.
first, owner of dog, Paddy O'Shea. Second, Kinmare, owner Roger O'Sullivan.
Back at the Waterville Lake Hotel, Julius and Kevin enjoy a culinary treat before saying goodbye.
Well, that looks like quite a meal, doesn't it?
Cooking that salmon. In fact, the salmon looked familiar. Is that the one I caught yesterday morning?
I believe that is. I think he's winking at you.
See?
Well, tell me, what is in that, Chef? It looks like lobster?
Lobster and scallops.
Scallops?
Scampi.
Scampi.
And some brandy white wine sauce.
Brandy and white wine sauce.
Well, the seafood has certainly been great around here this past week or so.
Well, if it tastes half as good as it looks, it seems like we'll have a great meal here.
Not only that, I came over here to practice a little golf and do a little salmon fishing, and I saw a lot of the great outdoor activities around this part of the country, part of Ireland. And it's been a very interesting week.
I think in the last 5 days or so, you've had a good chance to sample the flavor of what Ireland's really like.
No visit to Ireland would be complete without some comment about the weather. I mean, the Irish themselves seem to spend half the day discussing every minute shift of wind and cloud. And believe me, there's never a moment when something's not changing. 1 second it's raining, the next you're bathed in brilliant sunshine. 5 minutes later, a mist moves in. Then the sun comes out again. It's like the day can never quite make up its mind what kind of day to be. The constantly changing skies act like the world's greatest light show, creating 40 different shades of green across the verdant hills and fields. For anyone who loves the out-of-doors, it's a thrill to see Mother Nature go through her daily bag of tricks in such a beautiful setting as County Kerry. Take a trip over the rainbow, and you'll find a pot of fun waiting for you in sporting Ireland. The staff of Liberty Mutual flew on Aer Lingus, the Irish international airline.